G'day, today we're going to have a look at Risk and Riches again. This game we looked at previously and it had some updates just before it starts its release. So we can have a quick little look. We currently have no gold and looks like we're all reset. Great. So we're starting from scratch again. So let's see how it looks different. So we're going to start off by exploring the mine. We only have the prospector. Only go to the first circle. Let's descend. Okay, he's going to do 4 damage to us, so we've got enough to do 4 block. Let's get that going, and then we'll just jab him for 5. I mean, really, we could have just killed him. I don't know why I didn't do any damage. What's that? Poison? Poisonous attack. So we can't kill him in this attack, so let's just get ourselves a little payday out of this. And we'll block again. I can't imagine that blocks... Oh no, the block did work. Alright, great. Okay. So we should be able to damage him... No. So we can't... That wasn't block that he was... Sorry, that wasn't attack that he was doing. That was shield. That's attack. So what we want to do is we want to block twice. If I recall correctly, in this game, you don't heal again after a fight. Take the hurt? Could be wrong. Let's jab, and then we've got enough that we can take him out. 2 damage, if not fully blocked, apply bleed. 8 block, it's quite nice. At risk. Okay, so both these guys are just going to shield each other, so there's no point in me blocking at all here. I'm better off just trying to... Do I retain block? I don't remember. Let's find out. So if I go to block, I say end turn. I don't, but they do. They're both going to attack me, so I'm going to get hurt here. There's no point taking the payday because it'll just make this hurt even more. If I did the 4 attack, I wouldn't even get through to hurting that guy. So I feel like we want to do 2 block, 2 damage. And we can't sort of beat them out. And I guess that second guy's going to poison us too. Pain. Can block though. Poison is gonna make this sting. Should block the poison from being able to take effect. Well, if we go block and then block, we can then... Oh, doesn't work, does it? Just calculated that that was a... Well, something in there was a mismatch. So used to doing 3 cards here. Alright, so that... and then I could do 2 blocks. Let's just take the money. He's going to poison again. Let's go 2 block because we don't need 8 block. We only need to stop 2, and then that means we can do 4 damage. Go that 5 block, 5 damage every time it shows up, and then we should be able to take him out. Deal 3 damage, gain 5 gold. I feel like gold is the point of this, so we'll go for that one. 60% chance of a fight. We've done 2 fights. We've only lost 9 health. I needed, what, 150 to get some decent movement. So, I mean... Start your next turn with 1 extra energy. It's not bad. Gain 5 gold. Again, that's why we're here. 2 damage, 50% chance to apply stun. The early riser is sort of, it feels like you catch 22. Like your oh no, you're not cost. It doesn't cost you any money. I was gonna say because you're using it as a card, and so you're sort of taking the turn from this one and moving it to the next one, but it's not. Does actually give you an extra turn, so we will go that. Now each time we move in here, I can see that our gold chances are going up. We didn't lose any health. Alright, we're definitely doing that. We've only got 2 block here, which is going to be killer. But what we could do instead, because I wouldn't even stop the snake, but what we can do instead is we can kill the snake. And that's just a vampiric aura, so since he doesn't have health lost, didn't really strategically help. Alright, draw 2 cards. 1 damage applies to burn. Applies stun to all enemies, lose 20 gold. Well, we don't want to do that. We want the candle. We want the miner's luck. Let's go miner's luck. Alright, that gold chance is still going up. We've got half our health still. Let's go again. I don't think I want to go against the boss. I'm going to surface before then. Feel a tight pull on your leg. It may have been from a trap. Maybe it was nothing. 50% chance to receive 6 damage. Leap forward. Start the next encounter with 1 less energy. In the first turn? So this guy's just going to shield himself. So all we need to do is kill this guy, which we can just do. Too many block cards. Okay, so we want to block for 2. Gonna rough him up. 2 more damage as well. So we'll start next turn with 1 extra turn. We will block 8, and then we'll just do some damage. I don't think we need to... let's draw 2 cards now. I don't think that's worth it. He's going to do 3 damage, so let's hit him, and fortunately we could have killed him if we had the available damaging shots. I had an extra turn there, I totally forgot about it from the previous turn. I'm really playing this in like a weird memory way of just the amount of cards that I've played. 4 block would be nice. Steel pan, 3 damage off 3 block. That's nice. Because I guess it just depends on who I click on. Alright, so that gold chance is still going up. Still 12 health. That one didn't cost us anything. Pile of debris, including broken boards and jagged metal, blocks the path ahead. Climb over it, gain bleed. Clear the path. Start the next encounter with 2 less energy. Definitely don't want to be bleeding. Feel like whatever would happen in the next one. I mean, 0% chance that we're walking into gold next. I think we're going to surface. I don't understand why I ended up with more gold. Gold from the run. Gold secured. Hearing mines open, a peddler has moved into town. Is this you? Damaged all enemies. Move from your deck permanently. They're moving from my deck permanently. It doesn't feel like that's particularly going to be worth the money. What can we build? Construct a boarding house to provide better housing for the prospector and other settlers. This will increase the prospector's max health by 6. Build that. So we need 250 to get this. I mean, is there anything here that really feels like we can just make the... Because they all sort of delete permanently. I don't feel like anything's going to make him just better. Nothing we can do is there either. It's not a bad hand. It's just that sometimes we get stuck with too much block. We will descend again with the Prospector. Alright, so he's leveling himself. Yeah, just buffing himself there, so we can just sort of freely attack without him impacting us. Utility card that costs 1 less energy this encounter. Apply 2 weaken if the target has burn. Apply 4 burn. Draw 2 cards. I think we've got to draw 2 cards there. Okay. So we could do 2 block, and that'll stop all the damage coming our way. And then we can do 2 damage. Again, I could have drawn a card. We'll block. And see, this is where we get just too many block, really. We do that. If we block, and then we can just get some gold. Since the majority of gold I got was in those 2 times I used the card, it seems like I'm better off playing that card than what I could have done there, because I knew I was going to win in the first hit, so I could have done the draw 2 more cards, seeing if I got the gold again. 3 damage to block, 3 damage to health. It's not bad, but that's our gained gold, which is what we're here for. So 250 is what we want. That guy's going to shield himself, so he's not a threat. All we need to do is kill the bat, and then we can drop some damage on that guy before he gets his shield on. Okay, so we can do enough to block what he's going to do, and we will make him to get rid of at least some of that shield. He's going to shield himself again, so let's draw cards, because we just want to do damage. Although, do we want to get the 50 gold? He's not going to attack us, so let's go the 50 gold. He's now going to attack us. We can do enough to get 4 block, and then attack. No, he's not going to attack us. So we just need... really what we want to see is the jab card. There it is. Two damage, 50% chance to apply stun, 3 damage, 3 block, and a 1 fortify exhaust. Fortify increased block from cards by 1 for each count of fortify. When played, this card is removed from your deck for the rest of the encounter. I mean, that's okay. I think it sounds like it's going to be a... like, over the course of a fight, it would be good to have on. We want more of that rough up. At the start of the next turn with extra energy. I feel like I'm forgetting about the extra energy. Let's go the rough up. More damage than our base card's doing. Do we have enough money to get that next building? But I mean, we've got so much health, we may as well keep going. Before he was a carved Zorway, sorry, covered in glyphs. You know something bad will happen, but it's the only way forward. Gain 3 weaken, gain 3 number balance, gain hellfire. Gain 3 poison, inflicts 1 damage directly in health for each count at the end of character's turn. This is by 1. Inflicts 3 damage at the end of this character's turn until removed. That one sounds awful. Each count of weaken will reduce damage by 1. The count is reduced by 1 at the end of character's turn. That one seems nice. Block cards are reduced by 1 for each count. The count is reduced by 1 to the end of character's turn. I think we want to do less damage. That's reduced by 3. Okay, let's do that. Get some good block going. we'll do the block, and then we'll do the minus luck. Do the block again, and then we'll do the 1 damage, gain 5 gold. So again, we'll go block, block, 2 damage, gain 5 gold. Alright, so we should be able to kill both of them here. We'll do that. We'll do that. Do that. 6 damage, apply 1 weaken to self. I mean, weaken's probably not that bad based on what we just experienced. Increase all utility card effects by 1 this encounter. Apply 2 weaken to all enemies. I don't hate that. Let's go that one. Alright, let's draw 2 cards. Good, that's giving us some block. By the way, these cards sort of like flicker around sometimes when I move between them. Or it's me as well. It would be nice to use jab, but I think we have to play the shield route there. Okay, we want to do apply weaken to everyone, although this was the only guy doing an attack, but it does mean that we are a bit more free to just attack. Although we're still going to get 1 damage on me. Probably should have put some more move on my part. Knock him out of the fight. Put on some block, and then we will do another cards we've got. 5 damage. We will do 3 damage. We will do. No, we want that one. No, we won't do that yet. We'll do that first. Some of these cards throw me too because cards that don't feel like they. Did I misjudge there? He must have had a shield. Oh my goodness, there are definitely some key points slipping past me here. I think that there are certain cards that it still wants you to play on a person that don't feel like they need to be played on a person. I don't know if at some point you get to have more than one person in your team, but it does feel like I shouldn't need to select which one of my guys I want to use something on if there's only one guy there and it's a use on ability. Like, there are definitely cards where it's going to be the 3 block 3 shield that you could pick either side. Some just seem like that. Like, shouldn't need to pick anything. I'm just getting cards. Do that just so he doesn't hit us for anything. And make sure there's no way I can get more gold there. Gain 5 gold for nothing. Alright, you come across an old box of dynamite. It would definitely be useful, but there's no telling how stable it is. Take a stick of dynamite, 10% chance it'll blow up, causing 8 damage. 25% chance it'll blow up, causing 16 damage. 16 would kill me, so let's do this. Gold room. 100% chance it's the boss. The question is, do we want to fight the boss? Or do we want to make it out with our big money? Well, I feel like we're here to see the game. We're not here to just sort of try and strategically build my little town. So let's see what a boss looks like with 14 health. Okay, 4 damage. This guy's upgrading himself. So we want to apply weaken. We then want to block for 2, because that's all this guy's going to do to us. And then we want to... Well, he strengthened himself up there and snuck in with a little whip shot. Alright, so we've got rid of him. we can then block ourselves to safety. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's prospect. Let's start our turn. What's this do? Special. Okay. We will fortify. We'll do 3 block. Reduce my deck permanently. It doesn't feel like it's worth using that in this fight yet. Does he call another guy back? And his damage is still just going up and up. Alright, so we don't even have a choice to... We've got 4 moves though, so we can go... We're just gonna kill... Oh, we're not even gonna kill the little wolf. We're gonna gain 5 gold though. Let's look at that as our little win for this one. We'll gain the 5 gold. We will do 5 damage. There's no point in blocking because he's not attacking us, so let's take the opportunity to make some money. So that strength is just going to keep on going up, it looks like. He's going to call another guy. Doesn't seem like there's any point in calling weaken on him, but he's not... It's almost nothing worth doing. We may as well call a weaken on him then. Guess that's really it. Draw 2 cards. Make some money. Alright, he's attacking us. So we want to go 3 block. 3 block. This guy is the guy that's buffing him. So it's not... It's not this guy buffing himself. It's that every time he calls this guy back, that's where this buff is coming from. Quite annoyingly, it's the fact that we can't kill that guy fast enough. It's causing us this grief. And this time we don't even get any sort of buffer in the way. Should have done that a long time ago, it feels. And again, we're just gonna get hit with another guy in front, and he's gonna be doing even more damage. Extra point. We have to block, otherwise he's gonna kill us. Annoyingly, this guy is... Oh no, because we got the extra point. So we do actually get out of that one with only taking a hit. And some money. We'll draw 2 cards, and we'll hope they're significant. They're not. We will do 3 damage. We'll apply 2... Sorry, apply 2 weaken to all. We will do 2 damage, and we will do 2 damage. He's not doing anything this turn, which is a little lucky move for us. I don't know what's buffed just in case. He debuffed us is the move. Also then means that we can't attack him for any damage here, where we need to hit him for 1. Sort of like tap him a little bit. Let's just get cards out of our deck. Not what we really needed. I'll apply weaken. We're gonna block twice so that this guy can't hurt us, and then we're gonna do as much damage to that guy as we can. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're going to jab this guy, then we're gonna punch him, and then we're gonna kick that guy. That seems more. Gain 50 gold for each remaining energy. Let's go for that. And let's surface. mistaken what these different boxes do. Okay, so we've got 700. A carbon mill will allow you to develop your town by unlocking more options. The assay office is where you can chemically process to test for purity. This will increase the amount of gold you get from veins by 10%. Having a stable makes you more appealing, but it connects you with the outside world. And I guess that's good. And I guess let's go that guy. Oh. Everything. Have more that we can get. Plenty of stores in the shop. In our little town. So if we go back to the peddler. Again, they're all still banish things. I would really rather be hoping that I could just upgrade my deck, like my initial starting points, because obviously there's cards that I've picked up that are way nicer than these. Just sad to have to say goodbye to all of them, that I can't retain them. I can't get like a reward at the end of a level that I get to keep one of the cards from my level. But to continue on. But I honestly enjoyed it as a fun game. I love a little card game where I can sort of try and apply a strategy to win fights, like that very last one where it was coming right down to it. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.